Zata George eba parliament no e di asem no ana kama e check parliament e check Ghana for through parliament na kwan obe no fa so they justify say said this country ye new SIM card registration ho komo ana ye ne honorable Dimdam eba be Ghana SIM card registration in fact ye back no ye na ye hu frustration and kofo famu ene ho Sembibribi and Yadia Raj Sam George ya Satam no now or just a member of parliament now on yet on double as a minister because none are buying any parliament. None are buying any power. Now Raj Sam George no or Kasa and Kofono no or more Kase there shouldn't be any SIM card registration, any all that no. So and Rasam George na Saba say SSC registration. So we want to ask Honorable Nimdam say dear Samna Honorable Sam George catch Ghana for or justify say who be here say SSC yetimi SIM card registration. So hon kobo na ye ba be no. But after that ye be call mebuna omo hijack government institutions or hono na mebunu be this tumi aso omo nsam omo say oh ya ban na aba Tia buy na abaniti yempo mesi it is a buying the president tra bank esemu next way appointment omutimi kasa we don't want this person it will to be kone akopa munipa no e de na free honum we enye National Democratic Congress aban kwa na aba a free president Kufuor e penso since the first yesisa government in the year 2001 a ban sisa ya president Kufuor so in and your stars your chassis ye hunu sa no ma no en Kufuor na toilet facilities and on ye aban dia assembly dia near pamon Kufuor the free so enu adia NDC buy we saw it say enkophobia na omu ya ban appoint to more certain institutions be yetimi pamon omu the free honum na oma ya na de obi aba be ho obi kra timi de ne pe etimi ko ho say baby say aban appointing me but me maba me na me ba be ya adwuma na abra aban appointing no nipa ne complainer yetimi ka che nipa ne say de nipa na kan yetimi nya hwemfamfiri ho na de ono no te ho no as a technocrat no ana so obi onu num de na occupy that position no ne apam ne de na firi ho no ansa na aban the appointment letter e de amasa nipa no sa eno ho komo ene e ba bedi e kwa ben ye befa so e betimi asi sa de na no kwan because sa de is a recipe of unrest say in the shortest time ne se sa no ba ne edidi mu a e betimi a create problem e de amaye imagine say ejoso National Health Insurance Office emabunu omo ko hono a omo ko lock ye no se enkofo mi so di tumi e hye omo nsam a e no komo retaliate ya e bia na anka kofa asempapa ma because we are all Ghanaians. National Health Insurance it is not for NDC neither say it for National New Patriotic Party e Ghana for e dia and ya appoint a Ghanaian to go there to work it is nipa no call na so do tumi kopam nipa no di free ho ana ko brambra machira emra no e ka say e de fa ho the Criminal Offences Act no e ka say de fa ho so o hijack and o lock unlawfully o lock a ban institution and I say a office bia and no emrana ekasai we need to deal with this matter na enko from palma and confrontia say the difference between political party and ya ban senior be ya dachi bi sa ban sa san technocrat bia wasua dia obo my Ghana Ghana menam no so eboa this country ema oman no epa no ntoma pafra anase oman no eno ma koyie mai no sa ni pan yam pabo no fafiro kofa party ni a sebi onimu de enkonkotena ho enko create problem say eno so no ye benya a lot of speakers on the line. So on the line I'm told that Honorable Nimdam is back on the line. Honorable, thank you very much and I say what join here. Hello, Honorable Nimdam. Hello, Honorable. Hello, Honorable. Okay, Mr. Honorable Nyundam and Timeka, we try our best to get him. If he can get me the VMix so that we can continue from there, because we need this conversation. It is very, very important. It will be to Honoma, Menoka Seni Pano, and the voters ID card, Ayera. We need the other register because be a back on or the voters ID card and a coco register. We be also so the Ghana card, Ayera, a business a winning a big Ghana card and Quan, a blue Honoma, the driver's license, Ayera, a business a big driver's license and Quan, Padudo send will be any idea. It's a document bay and you bet me the alcohol register. All these questions, I think, say the minister no catch a parliament, catch a Ghana for through parliament. So Honorable Nyundam will be on it to answer this one for us now. Move on. Over 2 million SIM card and they are submitted for verification and match biometric and look who be now buying say or person new SIM card registration. Now buying yes I we say just to curb situations whereby Kofo use phones and a deep dream and ya the dream kwa ubit from threatening yes I SIM card registration but tracking number no na akwa see the perform for so a big na the panel of na only phone no anasa number no oye bema but obe track na akwa kwesi oba so oba no kwa be kono ya abrewa bi a o suspect say say nipa no e na bedu say aduma no afi na akwa kofa problem e dia ba e na uduru airport omo ba no ne ade a enkofo timi ya registration bi okoto sim card wo ba bi so ma menya registration ma sa registration na to sim card e de ma no eno no de wo kote kosuno akwa register no what is the difference de tekosuno ye no e different from say what ton or abonte baby ni ye register at the amount and ho enkomo ena ye di. All right, I'm told that Honorable Nyundam asa abahomano so mame try this one. Honorable, good afternoon to you.
Hello, good afternoon.
Okay, Honorable, thank you very much. Say OJ Pedia Kasana catch you Honorable Sam George, communication minister, parliament, no, or Bekache Mose Kacha Ghana for through parliament to say here new SIM card registration. I didn't hear new SIM card registration because when you say a couple of years ago, about 3 years ago or something, yeah, SIM card registration. And there some no catch them say who be here say yeah new SIM card registration.
I mean that was now I'm our Benim say o me kasa no e ba
bia betin ye pa ya
aha ma menchia Kesbi na abiafo na me de na se so ama na mama wati ase say as a ranking member of communication and information committee in parliament and a parliament as a whole no minister no ankasa nyansheda officially emebo yamane
I see.
And take it through as a committee say, me baby, say me baby. Yes, but it's on record say, one amount for every akasa abonte. But as a committee, the meeting account authoritatively say, you know, engage. But ya tete say also baby, new registration of our SIM card. Wama reasons are opposite obey. But men so me fan on record say, Sabi, ye na ye Ghana for ye man for. Ya tete say, property and I'm going to find me so, omo amount for and amount for images, equity, edifying omo SIM card fraud. Yeah, Ghana for you. Yenim say this aye dey ekoso nti yetimi nka say sanema no enkoso but me so akasi say just like what can say that SIM card registration idea ye beka NDC na kwanya na mo fa say no multiple card so be maybe a driving license or multi media mo or be or NHIA a card or multi media mo or be or drive and passport or multi mo. But now communication ministry NCA I won't say Sanema we no ama or how be breho. Nti is establishing another Danko Akufo-Addo by. Yeah, he said you be used to only one card, a Ghana card. Sa Ghana card no registration no take place. Emma, yeah, you should know as the only source document. How which media you should their register was SIM card. It is on record said. Yeah, you know him say. Sa Ghana card ya can. E wa obia biodata e was so. Your facial, your fingerprints, and most of biodata na ya can once and no. Ofa Ghana card na it is incorporated. Inti yes, I say yes, SIM card registration. Obe one, you use only Ghana card no, and any year. Yeah. Just because you person you use multiple cards to create this same confusion now, AI question. And it has been successful. Over by the time Nana Akufo-Addo any Osla who so another minister Efri Abemu na. Omoya in such a way said, you first link up your SIM to the Ghana card. Inti mi new situation say obi a wa register the Ghana the SIM card bia no e wa unique code bia omo de ama wo. And in the process of registering no omo makwan say nka SIM bia no nipo betimi e the Ghana card no aye only for 10. Nti fan say under your SIM no wo register SIM back one. You have the opportunity to add additional 9. I see. All these ones, you know, they are verifiable. Offer coda or mamaya. Say I'm new can say who enter star 400 hash. You get a message prompt from it. Actually, say what register or card no and that's own register. But nipa boni for be so afa kwan be so infiltrate me kase. You know, say such has happened. But the question I say, do we need to do the whole exercise again? Do we have to go and start from ground zero? I see. Except me sample or manika, let the fastica put do an say never win na. Can't we better what we have? Because minister and a métier a friend NCA boss no almost can say almost testing the system no it's about 80.1% and I'm a okay, but when they tested the system it's about 80.1%. It's not 100%. Yeah, which we agree say nipa bon phobia and sure. But do we have to take money and start a fresh registration? Do we have to say nipa o ma register after the esa line after the esa yesi na register nipa frana? These are the questions are here as a minority, no. Yet things say no, because Ajuma bebre are hustler. Oh yeah. There are ways you can cross-check and take out people who have entered the system wrongly. Ways you are meeting there. O make me aye. Inti ufa oko NCA SSA omega choso mo Central Equipment Identification Register. Sa Central Equipment Identification Register. Eya dia eye friend so afidia ebetimi aboa NCA. No omodi aye sa cross checking way. But for us to start a new registration no ye be move say it will waste the public funds. It will waste everybody time and precious time now. We'll end up going back to queue, long queues and causing trouble for everybody. Okay, but Honorable, I'm told that about 2 million, let me call it over 2 million as SIM card and more submitted for a verification or NIE. But me I'm matching the biometric in our but they are saying that 2 million, so that it could be say it is more than that. So in this case now, a bro be more than that. You know, don't we think say it will be a prudent for us to start fresh registration so that it can cover all of us? You see, Neoma can make a say. That test no mo start to me now but verify omuni biodata Ofa Ghana card now, me new information is incorporated in the Ghana card.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if the Ghana was the NIA is loaded with all this power, and NCA also has established a unit your friend saying mobile, a friend saying network operators, almost some development almost systems. Don't you think that we have the ability to weed out the unnecessary persons now instead of going back to do a fresh registration and wasting much money? Because if we are going to do a cleanup, and why a cabin say after the Equator near a Sunday win now. Say a fool say, you have a shot today, Sunday win now. A cana ebano. The Empire Body said it is not going to be on any individual. But whatever be the case, even if government to take the cost no Kurana, it is the taxpayers' money. And then we look at it, we all know how difficult times we find ourselves.
Yeah.
But if you take the report and you take the report, the previous government has done an extensive work. They just have to collaborate. And NCA, the ministry, and then the NIA has to collaborate properly. And if they do it properly, we shouldn't be facing this challenge.
I see.
Or there may not be the need for us to go and do fresh registration. We don't believe that. But in any case, a policy matter. A policy matter. And if government is bent on doing something, the only thing that you make me say, we will critique it the way we are doing it and come out with some kind of suggestions. But if they are bent of doing it, we know we cannot stop them. But we think that it will be good say, now yes, what can and what was the public to this kind of hustling and struggling. Yes, and I mean, just say,
Babasa is struggling and self frustration and heat and sweater. I read it from somewhere now. The communication minister say, as for this one, we wouldn't go through that because they will create a mechanism for that. But that's just my focus. My focus is that I read a prank call. The Northern Regional Ghana National Fire Service Officer 1 was saying over 67,000 prank calls came last year, that is 2025 prank calls, and most of them were mobile phones, yes, SIM card, and you should get telephone. So that's they were trying to track them. But track I say there's no identity match and I say attach it to those numbers near the banner. So if 67,000 only in the northern region, not all the 5 northern regions, but the northern region, don't do things who be just in general, so that you be numbers in every system.
Well, it is his word against my over 67,000 calls from the northern region, prank calls. Yeah, I will beg to differ. Anyway, on all can assembly. But in any case, and I said, we are not saying individuals being the one or more are infiltrating into the system because of the failure of maybe some of our systems to clean that register. There may be some failures, but they can say, another can say, there is a mechanism that is developed or it is already in existence. We have verified the number of persons that have linked criminally to your SIM card. There is a system you can verify.
I see.
And NCA and others have that ability to verify. So if it is possible for us to do it, why don't we do it from that angle by cleaning it instead of going back to re-register the entire thing? From one and all those things. And no one else but just like I said, it's a policy matter. But we are saying we could have done it differently by putting on what we have. Because we are fine of instead of we waste a lot of public funds. Even projects, fiscal projects, you are all so you are baby panel, we do baby no man to me and we are. A from bar. or just our project, you know, no, as I could be before citing so many reasons. Into Yana Sana, or minus can any SNO. Timamufon and a how. Yes, a system is good. Osla has done her part. But then the NCA has done their part. They've built a system, and this system is credible. There've been one or two reasons why Mumufu said people have wrongly entered the system. There is a way we can clean it. But because of some of these lapses, somebody want to capitalize and say, "Me papa ye me die." Say, "Be ya, o make us me na ma ye ni." Also, just anyone here, you know, before from bar. There is a possibility that the person will also come and say, keep rewarded. Nema menu mensa anko yiye. Nema menu mensa anko yiye. Nti honestly ba be ya no foforo. Yes sir. Instead of ye be ko ya nimu no. Ye ko ya nimu kakra, ne asan ba ya kakra. Ye ko ya nimu kakra, ne asan ba ya kakra. E ba na asan na emwaye.
So now you are the ranking member information and communication our parliament is here. Or Kasemune now will say honorable communication minister or my parliament in country the reason why we need a new SIM card registration, but what is okay? Canon, Abontenia, dia. Now, a basse now more as a parliamentarians, no, a dimusa, because about the policy be na the committee won't discuss it on the floor of parliament, won't discuss it. Is that the legal process as a FM?
That is not the process. Yeah, you say under normal circumstances, no, or no conceive idea, we know. Or no better, at least engage the parliamentary committee. The people representation, representing people at our various constituencies. It is about me engaging parliament in at least we as a committee, you know, he should have carried us with him to understand some of these things that they are doing. But unfortunately, it has not been so. But just like I said, a policy matter. A policy matter. But we think that we could have even helped in the advocacy. And I would have also helped in a way. Say, oh, but that is his style. He chose to go this other way. And I cannot say. Many people say, if I were the minister, I wouldn't do it that way. But if he chooses to do that way, Fabio in a ministry, and this is what he chooses to do.
So what will be your next step if the minister decides Obekoso the whole Ghana CSA fully SIM card registration instead of identifying where the problem is? They said there was suggestion Nike solve that problem. Let's say what will be the next step of the minority?
Well, the minority will continue to advocate. Sabio, Amambono, Omodia, for the 4 years away anymore. Omona Mamuni Omodia. And you know, we want to see what will happen. But we will continue to advocate, say, if you say, in no system or why, everything are correctly side effects now. That is what we advocate. But if they choose to go ahead, say, oh, anyway, a woman who
So you as a ranking member, no, say, if you are to, do the estimate, say, what can say, your best say public funds, you can say any now. We are one cast estimate, you say, Casse, ye now be a fresh SIM card registration. I bet me a cost to this country base.
Well, I will not be able to tell. Minister, no crown, no, or no dear anymore. We win, and now I want to be a cost, no, and I'm a one. I may directly involved. No, I will not be able to tell you the cost. And yes, I will just be. I'll be lying to the public. I need to keep some credibility of mine. I'm an artist. So let's wait and see.
I see. All right, thank you, Honorable. Now, before Bekono, I congratulate you. Nkunumdia with Supreme Court. Let me say, ever since Supreme Court exonerative and also vindicative, congratulations to you.
Medas Kesbe, Munkosu Wampire Mammy. Why? Now, Eradibe. Now, Mepeda Namaba studio honor. Richard Mayframe is I'll come there one day.
Okay. And you know, crab it to me about it. Yeah, ready. And then you know, crab it to me about. Oh, buy a book too.
I remember them into me. I remember them into me. I'm a
Honorable Nyundam, thank you very much. Eti yebehwe no ebrede ko nanum ano. Yebesa beta abana one my education na de bo pese Ghana phone na eyo na ye na yakwakoy. Okay, so thank you very much. Ghana SIM card registration, re-registration, fixing Ghana digital identity system or repeating policy mistakes away. Honorable Matthew Nyundam, a member of parliament and the people of Pandai and a ranking member of information communication select committee and parliament and I'm what to say SIM card re-registration it is out to frustrate people, to waste everybody's time because already Ghana nyinaa no yamfa multiple identity document and ye say ba ko na DC4 edikan no and ye the driver's license be also ye the voters ID and be also the health insurance card and no endorsement by new patriotic party time na kufu at the time ne ye di na obi ade if Ghana card and it is obi de ho aba atetema say ni part rectify that problem yen kase di na yenko ne yensan enkonko yo che say yes ado na e be sa bo man ne ka te say de bia ka the directive principles of the state policy sa ban bi ba na sa ban bi ye bibi oba na wa ba ba beja ehonom na waja ere. Okay, so thank you very much. Coming up next is how you bet me dealing with this matter. Yebeka I say I bring now say a baby ba let's take you over. We see a mabnubia ebia omo ne aban ne etoye ma aban ne timi we need power no omo hijack government institutions na omo lock government institutions ni ade ye appointee we say our say we ye mpeno we ne pedo ne ade ye den ye ba bedu ha say now we are here we are not saying we are using a just story as a steady case, but we are not saying say it did happen only our National Democratic Congress administration, but from the days of President Kufuor and Ababesi Sampempe so ye so ye babe pen pomasibre na ye dealing with this matter. In fact, even if it will take us a whole month to deal with this matter, we have to, because we have to allow the technocrats, the professionals to work and command ye babedi. The rise of the partisan interference in government institutions, implications for government, for governance and the national security. On the line, I have Honorable Anthony Abefa Kabo, a former member of parliament, Adema Laura, and a former deputy minister, Roads and Highway. On the line, said thank you very much for joining us. We are live on Kesben TV, DSTV channel 364 and GoTV channel 121. Now, asma about Abani, Ababiaba, Yetehunu Sa Nomano, say a mebnua, almost fighting Adema Bino, sometimes now almost hijack government institutions near Pamo officers, and the few hot technocrats near there, where your NDC, where your NPP near there, near Pamo, Ababa Bessi, some Pepesu, you perceive 2 Sadianase. A dear Nama Sadianeba is a political word that we don't have to deal with and conform yes, Sadino, and now say a dear beer, Yamfane say normal, Yabainaba.
Thank you very much. Minua na say meton ka che. Say oh boy Jumuankasa, and God bless you. Say you are the man on the airwaves for programs, the way I handle programs. I admire you so much for the work you are doing.
Thank you very much.
Because they shroud.
Amen.
No Ode Ghana.
Amen.
The democracy and so a well, the air cost meaning say a for Ghana. From the days of the overthrow of Nkrumah and the rise of young pioneer groups, right down to the advent of coup d'etats and takeover and PNDC, Veranda Boys, NDC, NPP, Action Troopers, here cry Delta Forces, Invisible Forces, NDC, Samba. Yes, I mean, you will be clear to a point where party for crowd threatened the presidency because of the appointment or lack of appointment of a particular MP from a particular place. I mean, your mama by you, the crowd will be cool. A year more level of Rantia or TC who said, you are appointed MP, Montias, Abraham, so your mama second, you will be sad. Say Rantia the TCT, and our so Montias, Papa, your man
appointment, yeah.
And the idea you will be a MP for by you will be grammar, a crowd a members of parliament to grant or more butching a particular minister be or crowd or mum pet or mum for so party and the government. Now, it comes down to one simple fact. When you have a total breakdown of the party's leadership and their engagement with the grassroots, you have this particular problem. Now, say party no one year winning political power. Say penny for what party no munina and Ghana and government appointment and as we make the positions. Then encrofona or more grassroots they become rudderless. They have no direction, they have no leadership, and now obieni wa one your more ekasa because any money be wa ekoso or my muide. Minya the lack of engagement, party, and the manner in which people are nominated and selected to take over party positions.
Yeah.
Ote particular constituency are now rigid. Now, Obianim say be a position, a political appointment. No consultation. The new party funding come up. The new Obianim come up. Obetiana Accra, ya appoint to Obiaba. Onipano onim party for. That's not to say that position a partisan position. Maybe a nipano on the expertise but before that appointment is made, if the political party organizes its base properly, na say omushia, na say the two party phone name say akwanya bia ba beto ho a ye gidi say yempe obia ebia nipano free konombo. Na yemfa nipa ne mra yenhwehwe mu wo ansa within your own political party you are capable of getting very competent qualified persons ono no betimi occupy that position. If you do not do that consultation, say one yes consultation na say ujama nkrophobia omo party no they have a very powerful lobbying skills omo mu de omutimi lobby eba adwuma na wo so omo ka adwuma no but a party ne ba power pa na fe de obeka say angusra bia ba beto omo so a omo lobbying skills omo kura no e chen wo ye choboy e chen wo ye mobilization at the grassroots na otiwa na saafo no abenya position e ba sa a breaking the party, a breaking the base of the party, a breaking the enthusiasm of boys, any a mama who constituency, and the year, Yehumbi was school feeding, and my year campaign, a campaign, a school feeding, or Motuana, slave queen, be about the dear Dumano, slave queen was 1 year to avoid that. Slave queen on tally poster, slave queen on go house to house and your campaign that slave queen will make wash and so bet to me, woman a school feeding, and a basana, a man, question who say it is one pass at time a year campaign. Eduane na eduane brempe for na mudi na movie says eduane yesu yentu bi nua bi anase school feeding ye de ma yentu bi nua say eduane yeah ede de bufuo no ede ba na bufuo ni ba sa na obi akɔhye embrante na echi na yesi o office mo anko take over party mpanyifo no omo so ayedene they won't come down to the base near ni omo di sa nkomo no na eja position no ya fight ya mo obi a ono so wabra makuo no enti that is the bane of the issue. Now one of the things that because you free about munche we saw that situation you saw problem no and it became a major issue affecting in 2028 into year you were about me campaign or year a year or Kenya. One of the things he kept talking about was the fact that opposite you did equity at the appointments because President Gibiano be page our son now a best 7,000 appointments and the show son
I see.
Now, yes, President Bia, you began the Sunday Sweden here, close to about 7,000 appointments. Now, President, you about me, I say, Osre, say, you have equity via mark politics, nimu, and political reward in terms of when you are a party, Dumano. Or no proposal say a minimum of 10 appointments there. The local party should be able to sit down and come up with those minimum of 10 people from the constituencies or the particular district so that we can have equity in the appointments. With that, the party gets involved. With that, the local party and the various stakeholders of the political organization gets involved in nominating one year or more qualified people. That way also makes it possible for the presidency not to ignore the people who have worked at the base, the people who have supported the president, the people who have financed the party, the people who have ensured that the party has emerged victorious in that particular constituency. This idea says, "Ya de kwasi afọ ne petumi, ye wia na ya de nyansafo aba bebuba party no." Idea na esi nkuruma mere so this time political party organization ni Gen Z involvement ni wokeness na what system you cannot continue to rely on that type of narrative.
All right.
People must begin to be rewarded for the work they have done. And I'm talking about the reward must also be commensurate with the requisite qualifications, because don't forget to say, as you occupy the office, you are not occupying the office for your party members. You are occupying the office as a public office, and you are mandated to say, oh yama, and Kofo was our best was say MPP new, so ye NDC new, so ye CPP new, so ye for Franto, oh yes, I do Amobia. And I think that is the orientation we ought to have as far as that particular problem is concerned. So I'm very worried. I say me by for NDCB in Como, and it is very clear that there has been a breakdown.
I see.
Of party, the leadership of the party at the constituency level and the grassroots.
All right.
Because Obia prayer for position into Betty, where National Youth Organizer or NDC or on a minister man, communication director, on the goal board amano, a women organizer, on the myth edition into the entire party leadership. There's nobody the young people have to complain to. So there are times when they have to take their own decision, knowing that if they create bad news for the party, the leadership will respond and they will come to their aid.
All right. Let me announce that His Excellency Kwame Owusu Danso, the vice presidential candidate at the Movement for Change for 2024, has joined us, and of course, Dr. Peter Takpe is our policy analyst, has also joined us. So let me continue with Honorable Abefa Kabo. The last question that I switched to them. Honorable, qualification. I remember vividly a couple of some years back. Now, Ura Kofi Potafe, the former chairman Edema National Democratic Congress, he was the NADMO coordinator, national NADMO coordinator. No only the women's organizer at that time, Ura Madam Edita Disuso, no omo ko NADMO. Nento kwarene say ose papa ne mani hunu no maso eno no so kache papa ne kache ne se aduma no ba no wo hunu hwe oti aduma na se etu oba no abeda no abe ne no ma pua no okọ ebiku atam so no okọ ne ade. This is on record. So are you saying say say nipa no qualify kwana, we still have to put a person there simply because we are brand near the party number?
David, that's not exact. That's not what I'm saying at all. Me say, you cannot tell me that if you take a place like Nkoko, or you take a place like Ebrim, or you take a place like Keta, you cannot tell me that you cannot get qualified people from there, that constituency, from that town, who are also members of the NDC, who can man the NHIS office over there. I'll be very surprised that you come to that conclusion. It's not possible. It's not possible. In truth, to be said, you have not given the party the option or the opportunity to search within their fold and within their support people who they think are are qualified, they meet the credentials to occupy that office. That is why the party must have a local appointments committee that vets people for these positions based on their qualification, number one, and number two, based on the work they have done in support of the party in time past, and whether they are
the jurisdiction
in the political party. And so you cannot just say that just by the fact that I'm MPP and I'm MPP, I'm qualified for anything. Then no MPP member can say that on core medical school, so a district hospital as medical director. You must be qualified. First of all, your nurses are MPP for, your doctors are MPP for, your planners are engineers, in every district, in every village, in every constituency, you normally will have people who are qualified persons who can occupy these various positions. The political party, in generating these opportunities for these people, must ensure that they hold stakeholder engagement with their fold within their districts to ensure that they get the required persons who are qualified to take over these opportunities. And that is what must be done. If you don't do that, then you have this problem that you are having, where you think that people are not qualified. What Musa said? Who Musa? I was on Musa Musa. I was a party to give me Musa. Positions here are being into more purchases, swap say, be a Konongo, yen to me, no, be a senior, or a qualified graduate, or Grand Masters, or what the requisites and qualifications of it occupies our position are.
In a crepa, yeah.
It is a 1 year, sir, Jumana. Nasa ofunso ebi ni ho obi ti nkran obi ti kumase one be mpanifo into all lobia ma obi aba behemu a we sa grassroots fo no they will revolt.
Okay,
because obi nko ye adwuma na oba ye the opposition na mo bi fufu sa akwase abuo atwam. Party for MPP NDC will be a person at the end. See a year, but then in a party na bano, near Kofani Pani Free Baby Abba, Nanipa Noba, who are party chairman, Robert Conny office, who are more what now, but now conform you.
Thank you very much. Honorable Mr. Jinasumami, don't go yet. Let me engage His Excellency Kwame Wusu Danso and Dr. Peter Takpe. So, Your Excellency, you are the political party Akoto Swaba paying, what the political party election paying. So you are into politics. So if you are to advise political parties, say Senebaya, sa issue be saying intimate. What will it be? Honorable Abaya Fakabwaka, the whole thing, the situation, Kwayama, Sano Mani na Etimiba. What else can you tell us?
Yo, Ziga, Michel, take for the Afro. After Michel, Miami, Prefer, and to the Ambai Fakab, Milliam Prefer. Na Michel, Docs. Now, the woman is there, oh, Ziga, Hannah, and I won't take credit. 69 years. 69 years. Then they got out of Ghana. Now, the kind of politics is back. And I'm going to speak the truth of people, but you kind of cry. Yes, there was a severe. First of all, there is I was joining the political party. The reason why Anthony Abayi Fakabo is not an NDC member is because he does not identify with the ideological underpinnings of the party. He won't be joining any ideologies.
Yeah.
The reason why Akuga may not be able to join the NDC is because of the ideological underpinnings of the NDC. So everybody is at liberty to join different political parties. The idea is not that there will be some semblance of democracy. That the Obama political party is based on our political party ideology. And I say Obama political party based on our political party ideology. And whether at this moment you hear ideology A and another ideology. That is why we do, and that's why we belong to the political party. We don't belong to political party so that when the political party wins an election, we feel that it is our best right say by all means, because political party
elections, I will say here, Juma.
Also political party, even if we know.
Oh, we know, say we are not called
to, if anything, work in those organizations. Let's be very, very honest. But according to say, we practice a certain, we say, oh, it is a constitutional democracy.
So it is the constitution that
is supreme. Right?
Forget that.
The constitution is supreme. No? The constitution gives so much power to the executive. And the executive control is what has led us to where we are now. So that there's what we call the winner takes all syndrome. The winner takes all syndrome is simply that when MPP wins an election, automatically, there's this list. Say all the appointees that are made, must be made from the MPP stock. It's whether you are NDC, whether you are CPP, whether you are even a non-political person, if you are a Afro or whatever it is, because you don't belong to MPP, they cannot govern with you. And after they cannot build the country. So we don't look at expertise. We look at support for ideology. We look at support for political parties. We look at the contributions that people have made on the basis of which the man appointment. And that is what has given birth to what we call political clientelism. Political clientelism simply is that, yes, I may not go on the campaign with you. Yes, I may not go into the ghettos or the quarters with you. But I have some money, so I'll be able to give the money to Anthony Abai Bakabo, to be able to give to Dr. Baumia, and then I'll tell Abai Kabo that once MPP wins me, I want my small boy to go to the airport. I want my small boy to go to Evans, the gold board. I want my small boy to. So that is what has given birth to what we call political clientelism. And that is what is creating all of these problems that we have in the country. And also, by reason of any politics from 1992 till today, according to seven previous this in the was now
yeah.
Similarly, MPP also we need now we end this year. We end this in Quadia, the question then becomes the kind of political retrogression that we have been seeing over the period. What we can do is to find a way around doing away with the winner takes all syndrome, so that you look at people's ability to contribute and not people's support only. So if you know, say, Kwame Usidanso is, has a master's in international trade and business law, and is an international trade enthusiast, and is somebody who is enthusiastic about, if you ever say, trade near there, and Kwame even does not belong to a political party, but although so that you will say that Cabo, Mishanwa, Obetini, a defense minister, even though, belonging to another ideology, in terms of where we are headed as a country, I feel that he can offer some very important advice to my government. And therefore, let me invite Cabo. That is what we must begin to look at. We must begin to look at how we can unify ourselves as one people. What people need to understand is that the enemy is not NDC and MPP. The enemy is unemployment. The enemy is lack of jobs. The enemy is lack of development. The enemy is lack of development within our rural communities. And that enemy does not know NDC and it does not know MPP. So if we don't unite as a people and do away with our political colorization and put on a cloth of patriotism, we will continue on this path. I started campaigning for a review of the rent system in Ghana.
Yeah.
And I'm happy. When the issue of rent comes up, but so landlord will be started with NDC and NDC. So it tells you that the challenges that we are confronted with, it does not depend on which political party you belong to. Now, as to whether or not that party foot soldiers now move BCD offices there, they say, no, yes, but about it, there is no little operational. After election, we have one Ghana. After election, we have one.
Yeah.
You can belong to your MPP. But the vehicle that is driving the change is the government. That's why we don't say the government of MPP or the government of NDC. We say, well, the government of the Republic of Ghana. Or that the president is not President NDC or President NPP. It's the president of the Republic of Ghana. So, I'm happy that if you look at this NDC administration, I may not be able to say the same for MPP because I didn't see a lot of the appointments which were made which benefited people who were not really card-bearing members of MPP of MPS. Okay, NDC and President Mahama, at least there's some semblance of openness there. Even though there are people who may not necessarily be party card holders.
Yeah.
But they are experts in different fields. You have more opportunities. I mean, you can speak about these professors. What are their names? I mean, Jampo. You can speak about Jampo. You can speak about the other professor and all some other people in academia. They feel say I'm expertise. The best thing I'm a Ghana. And I've consistently said, bigger. So, and they, if they are jobs, if issues of rent, the young man be very invested, not of a man of any the we have people now for police, I have not a party card when you are power. We have this not of immigration, I have not a party card when you are power. I actually do not care who that president will be.
I see.
Insofar as we are Ghana, not a woman for cabo office. Know that you belong to NDC, but for this particular role, we shall come to and cabo can give me that job. I don't see why we should be enemies. We are allowing politics divide the love that we have for each other. Don't say, you know, I didn't know anything about anything. I didn't know about it.
Yeah.
But you can see that we are dividing ourselves on the lines of partisanship, on the lines of ethnicity, and on the lines of tribe. It's either say tribal politics, and I say ethnic politics, and I partisan politics. That is the kind of that's the politics we are practicing now. And that is what is leading to all of these things that you're facing. And they will be winning election. Now, last guy said, one day, or one claim say, Delta Force was the one of my forces. No, Papa could take over a state institution saying that if this person does not occupy the position, we will not allow any other person to occupy. So whether the person is competent or not, we don't care. All we care about is that, I was saying, I said, the mayor will wait to
okay.
Continue to practice politics the way we have been practicing.
Okay.
Until 2020, what has become of the development of this country? Mayor campaign, and I'm the man who have become minister of panelist. But mayor campaign, because region, because central and western, because western north, I traverse literally the very deprived communities in the country.
Yeah.
And because you marvel in 2020, people do not know how to water.
Wow.
They need room that will be used for their children. As they got their community 2026, they don't have life. These are the important issues that are militating against the development and the progress of this country. And we into an MPP business. If the government is doing something that is good and you feel it is good, it will help in the progress and the forward part of this country. Commend the government. But
fantastic.
If the government is doing something that is not good, criticize the government. But we must all, for the benefit and in the interest of our forward march of this country.
All right, Your Excellency, I'll come back and ask you this. We not sir, we not take so issue no. Something about it. A very important. So, just we still have Honorable Abaya Fakabo with us. Let me go to Dr. Tepe. Now, the next 10 minutes. Now, me call Honorable Abaya Fakabo. Now, Doc, you listen to your friend say Ura Kwame Danso. Now or kabibi the winner takes all problem now about the same kebia sa baby win election next a political party be obi ade o ma yan konko fanamra na ebetimi aboa Ghana. But let's go back to the year 2000. The year 2000 ye koto abaro the first one no NPP winning 50+1 vote, and the other political parties had to join NPP to win. So there was a dialogue. So that dialogue could be the cover Professor Hagan from CPP, Edebeye, a Center for National Culture Director. He brought Papa Kwesindrum, the private sector, whatever. Obiti say. Malam Isa Munina Ebebe Kahoma and Kofo first term na omo Ghana kama. So if I'm to use that one as a steady case and a piloter, do you think that what you saw at that particular time, the Kofo's first administration, that winner takes on the few on maybe the boy?
Well, but me that say, na me chia me co-panelist so. Well, for winner takes all, because of the way your political system not it will continue to remain high within the political system because of lack of employment. And I feel so because of the mindset said yeah, present and power, we will get opportunity.
Yeah.
And so people are looking at being more loyal and selecting people who are more loyal as a result of that against people who are actually, capable with the needed requisite knowledge and experience to lead in the governance course. So we end up doing more of putting people who are political activists into positions rather than putting people who are solution providers, who are problem solvers.
Yeah.
It's all because problem solvers most of the time are people who don't involve themselves in active policies. Because or ni capacity, or ni knowledge, or ni experience. He has a value to protect. Into of course, say on the politics more, he will end up not succeeding in actually giving what is in him or her the way he has to because of the way the political system. Because let me tell you, the moment your political party is out of office, out of power, your job also goes. So it will be difficult for you to even get employment when you are politically exposed. So there are a lot of people who don't want to go into politics, not because they don't want to, but because of the fear of they losing their professional career as a result of being politically exposed. So this is one of the challenges that come with people who go into politics. That's the reason why we see winner takes all continuing in our politics realm, because if you are into it, then be fully into it. Because once you are out of it, it will be difficult for you to get even employed by any organization, because that organization will also be tagged as a politically aligned organization because of certain people that will be employed. And so it is the winner take all will continue to remain. It is unfortunate though, but we have lived with it since independence, and it will continue to remain like that.
I see. So the name is Bisani say Obiti say Dr. Papa Kwesindum at that time share the Duma or the Millennium Challenge account so blah 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 Duma first public sector normal Duma Bibi Boy we should be say Professor Hagan Edward Mahama mo ye Pusho mo ambassador at large at the Kufuor time near that one justify say that will not take so long is no good per their performance the man the NPP government at that time no justify say share duma be na ye party say will not take so and confo kasi in taking fuel no ye the fuel na see na flutina be or party be mu na so you good e betimi akofa na ba e betimi aboa justify.
Yes, it's justified because who share Obiti said Papa Kwesindum for instance, he was doing very well in business in private life.
Yeah,
he has experience, and so bringing him on board to assist, and he did very well. In fact, the public sector reforms we are seeing, he played a very key role because at that time it was like a new ministry that was introduced by President Kufuor. He brought him to come and help, even though we have public sector. How do we call it? Section there, but in terms of somebody coming in with a ministerial portfolio to help very well, Papa Kwesindum played a very key role. However, we all know what happened to Papa Kwesindum's businesses up to now. I'm sure if he had not gone into that business, that political office, he would have been having his businesses running by now. So these are some of the difficulties that come. Winner takes all is not a bad idea because look, every political party has right people who know what to do, people who are problem solvers, who either work behind the scene or take the front row. Every political party has the real manpower, the real, human capacity that can help them to actually manage the country. The issue is that how they are able to communicate this to the grassroots is the challenge. Because you see, if you are working in an organization or you have a company, and in your family, there are people who you can employ, but if you put them in charge, they will not perform. And you have an outsider who will come and perform. For the family members to enjoy, even when they are at home, which one is better? Do you bring your family member who doesn't know, put him in charge, will collapse the business after a short period, or you bring in somebody who is a senior person who has the technical know-how, the experience, the knowledge, who will rather sustain the business for a longer period so that the family members who may be loyalists will continue to enjoy, or you bring the family members in the front line who will come and collapse it. That is how politics should be run. Let's look at people who are problem solvers, put them in the front line, do their work, and let the loyalists or party loyalists solve the problem. Of course, if you have loyalists who are good and problem solvers, you put them in charge. But the ultimate aim is that you are not only leading the country for party members, you are leading the country for a whole citizen. All the citizens of Ghana. So look at people who will help you to solve, because if you solve problem, you remain in power for a long time. Other than that, all of you will go into opposition, and that is the challenge that, so the party themselves knows that it is more costly to put the wrong people in charge who will cost this nation and cost their political parties. And when they leave office, they all struggle together.
Thank you very much, Dr. Peter Takpe is a policy analyst. Let me go back to Honorable Antanabe Fakabona on taking the last bite. So, Honorable, recently, as my we say NDC, some of their communicators, food soldiers, it is all over the place. I hope you are aware. Emma, Madam Grace, Mary Ayensua, Free Zone Chief Executive Kokase, and you chobo in Nkwani, they are fine. Yenim say, Sebava Sebia, Akorebia or no, or your chobo. Oko house to house, away your Jumama party, no, say, be a party by a bemu, or protected ballot box. Ya wo bisi kan when the name ya tutu onim ojane, said the panel and a communicator. Or also in a case, echo radio Debia, echo tone, a political party ideology in the policies, extra Ghana for, etiatiemu, olusu integrity, olusu the dignity, and cranket and kitty did not terminate. Any day, ɔno so tua sika ɔno na yere ne na mahye dem nko a no no yi sika repie don't you think that side party ni na omo ye one muni na maboa na ye de party na ba adentina de bia na aso omo hye dem no omo tebu sika no kwa na ya sometimes more recognize wo
ni nyina ne se minua Dr. Peter nsemo kan na odi mamenti enu kakra free
oh go ahead
enemy madam for Kwame Danso is your excellency dino Kwame Kwame no politician number one because it's what special group and when he said otini voter radio ko yina all be kono na nkofobia ye duma wo ekura brass band e dey train oba ya ko sikrika mo aye to we nkofo ne boss nkofo no chegu ye organize wo into no do wono odinchi ya wie yo so boys maya de nyina no said that she be obedi vice president na akwado DC position no wodi amaniga won wodi amakwado because Ghana na political party be and why you disika free aban funding of political parties no and intimidate ye nyina ye baako because aban no tax account and the ama party ntuko be be South Africa won parties e wo nyina proportional representation ti omonye sika free aban
yeah
every year they are about the budget the political party for no so the account ni amo musika sasika the organization the mobilization na say ya opposition a businessman bi no ye PP ni ye koye kakra ni akoko no ho ni akoje kakra bi e wo no ho se o da fa bo aye because NDC for me ko NDC for se ya mi nya ka preba mfa nye to boy dia wo dia se mi nya bi mfa nye no kra bi e ba akopɛ mi nya bi wo mo ho nti sa businessman no tibi boa me kakra ni etimi di mobilize nipa ni eye party adwuma ni ekotali poster ni ekoye trotro station ye fa nipa wo ho a wo mo ye to boy se di abakra ne TikTok yi ye nkola wo ho a se ye bom ayi wo mu nyina
vloggers
ye party vloggers anya bia no obemo mo data kakra no mo de ye because nye osika no nipa no ani sika inti sa nipa no yesa adwuma ni nyina awie na party na awi ni wia na afedi emosi o yen frɛ bloggers ni enye onu nye meeting yen ko frɛ bloggers wo man blogger ama NPP da o man blogger ama NDC da o mu nanim nyansa a yen frɛ o maba meeting ni atwe wia ya trotro allowance ama o mu ya ye adwuma no ye ti sa dem na ye ti ase ne ye ti ase ochina
ene kre
won obi nkopoto ade yi mu enkopoto ade na obi di ne ba yire free baby aba be bom na okọ onka ho ye poto ye no onka ho bi sa asem no the only solution is you need state funding of political parties to ensure that you can stem those matters so that this political clientelism a lawyer eka ho asem no esubetwa
I see
enti anu ye baako minua policy analyst no all kasa no si o obi a wo babia chese qualified people dey wo babia ni wo qualified people omo ye neutral won omo nkase bi na abanu eba power wi anu ba bete minua oka jampo pacho obi anim se jampo de no ye nim babia na jampo nkomo no okeka ko won in the middle of the election crowd wonu create me the student university association edit to control mu say omo ko demonstration ni nyina calculation ye o ye de abo obi wonu oba ye ni ya to no so da man baby so on ko tena no so on dojo no kakra wonu enti I know the customer make up am dia meaning jampo meaning ni pa lo sa demonstration no ye e na Ghana ha no galamse ye nyai ena wo ye galamse demonstration and was state of emergency and the president na kasa bie na no akase onu de waje tum se onu ani krofo onu ani NDC fo a onu omote party de mono eye galamse no enu ti na ma ekonko no aye dere jampo wa he so no wase first council
yeah
we bie na no akebi independent for no mabio manu akebi hwe ade no de esobu wanu mu a
usunku abono so jawa ni sunku yatina krom ha yehu bia bebre miami nia Clementa Park wo ziga okay Emra Clementa Park wo position obeye MP no wo group here your friend no Ghana for Governance and Justice near Neoma or your advocate no kasa ye di position share na no pe group no antiana eti ya di kroma no ya ti na kroma yehu eduma no de we a esi koni de we propose ye eduma no yehu bibia eti me ade bie no ya no nwa wo kroma bi mu ade bie nye no nwa wo kroma na de me kan ne se Ghana no ye mbo modia na ye nyina no state funding of political parties no eno de this clientelism yi ebetwa no because a political party ni sorry na say ready budget na political party ni enya kakra enya sika kakra o de be your organization o de be advocacy o de be policy conference o de be sa no man and no sir we don't depend on any businessman. We don't depend on party people to bring money for us to organize the party. Busa NDC one more opposition kwambe one more faso edinye sika de press conference kura eye one more businessmen ya na eboabo akakra na obi ade bi aba na we wanya kakra de bi aba ne de party
yeah
party ni ba power e wo se hwehwa ankrofo no asebna ne titi ni tietia ne aka no maka na simple amount zika osu eduma waye unim de eko na eye radio ntini tv nti wo ka me se ya aba no kure wo mu ana ne eno na maka no ye nyina ye nka policy analyst no ono oni agronomu onti agronase sa independent for mbeni abre o ma ben no edu ba bia o so jaw party. Well, also choose side. Me a Democrat, me a Republican. Now ujinemu, we are qualified because who go Republican phone him, over MPP phone him, you qualified. Minya ojina way. Obeti made the Attorney General mana ye. Lawyer papa wa bini na ujinemu do. Nenso baby ojina yellow side no. Wonu. Eno say MPP phone no. MPP for no so lawyers wo ho a o so ma qualified won no nti ade ne ba even though bi a me pese me nua we no obedi Attorney General no me party for no be ka say kabo aseme na wo ken nti wo party say your party yi no mu ye ni lawyer kuku da mu ana
okay
diga asem na no
To say they say Dr. Bamia baby obekobia abefa kabo ho baby obekobia orabo abefa kabo na fe ye wini election mu wini afe chief of staff ye kofo obi aba ye so papa bi ti abrochire no we no ho ayenim no
oti ase
mate de o kana
oti ase e ba sa na boys nim pedi o boys nim ya wa.
All right. Thank you very much, Arabo. God bless you. Let me give the rest to you. Thank you very much, Pa, for your time. Thank you very much, sir. Mame Fadi Akara, over to me, just on TV, but no problem. Mame Fadi Akara, and from Arabo, His Excellency. Yes, I see Mame 6 minutes, Mame 4 minutes now, Karen from Dr. Tape. What else can we tell us? Dr. Tape can say we not take so or say that one to say that was suggestion. Yeja who bibi. What is your take on it?
What is that time? Yeah, big brother Cabo Cam. I agree with him to a very large extent. But my proposal, not make and say, we need to move beyond extreme partisanship. Because if I Ghana code anymore, we should identify talent across the board, use those talents for the betterment of the generality of the Ghanaian people. Me proposition make and no one know. The couple can really add the say will be contributing in a Juma. The campaign or the far na a one by as you would take a cana, a Zigabi or baby, or your mind to know their magic. I understand all of that. But I'm saying that we must get to a point where conversations will be had such that you bet we can use them. The reason I'm saying this is because Ziga, Ghana, anymore. I'm being honest with you.
Yeah.
Right now, as we speak, no. So I said, you will imagine Ghana in the next 20 years. The way we are going, the way we are going, just picture that journey we are in the next 20 years. How would Ghana be like? And sometimes when I think about that, I get really worried. Because in the next 20 years, what it means is that if we are not able to solve rent issues, it will compound. Unemployment, I can't want to say, I wanted 2%. If we are not able to design and solve the unemployment crisis, it may increase to about 50%. But the make what they are saying. And I make sure that all these things, it flows from the kind of political architecture we have. Yeah. Political architecture does not allow for people with great intelligence to contribute to the development of Ghana such that it doesn't matter whether you are entity or you are entity. Insofar as the country is running in a direction or going in a direction where jobs will be created and found, like okay. That's all I'm asking. Because they're going to say, NDC bad now, say NDC for one idea. Okay, no problem. The country will suffer. I keep telling people that when you go for an election, now you're going to a and your NDC for one, and to Obama NDC video. And then your NDC for one, and to Obama NDC. As a matter of fact, if you look at even NDC, if you are members, there will not be more than 2 billion. So the question that you must ask yourself is that about the same is because of 7 million. It means that people who do not belong to NDC, there are people who do not belong to NDC, yet they vote for either NDC or NDC to win. And so designing and we should not lose sight of the fact that our members are only 2 million at most, but we get votes of over 7 million. It is that 5 million who are those people? Can we help them? How can we ensure that we bring all those people on board? And then how can we ensure that we bring people who can help in the development of this country so that the 5 million they are not party card holders. They can also benefit from.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I know. Okay, I have from me. All right. Thank you very much, His Excellency Kwame Owusu Danso is a vice presidential candidate at my Movement for Change, and we have 4 minutes to go. So let me give that 4 minutes to Dr. Tepe. So, Doc, to say that what all the 2 speakers now you can recruitment here by year. You see a lot of people were saying that Argentina young Franco. In fact, we had delayed them. We were saying that we should have even taken the team to the constituencies. Yema NPP MP 2 slaughter. Yema NDC 10 slaughter and 8 slaughter become the war bank. Can solve problem no. Yema party for no enjoy because almost so on my bread. Is that how we have to? We should go.
Unfortunately, that is not how we should go, but that is how it has become, and we have to live with it.
And there's nothing we can do about it.
Yes, because the promises that were made that and continue to be made is that there are some recruitment or there are some opportunities. The party members at the grassroots are promised that when it comes to this, we will consider you. I call my dream.
Yeah.
If you want some other power, Permon say, wait the opportunity about. And so, to the extent, say, we will continue promising party loyalists about some of these things. These are, look, during the elections, people like polling agents, for instance, some of the promises that are given to them come from these things that when you become a polling agent, there are some considerations. And these are some of the considerations that you are going to be considered for Nyamabi to say, opportunity to say. It is becoming like, instead of looking for the people independently, we have to go through a process to pretend, say, we are going through the right process. But say, the real people to be employed are there. Yes, of course, as for the exercise, you go through the process, who qualify, but you said there are people also who have to be pushed into it. When they call it, then they go through the process, whereby they are party members and they have to be accepted. So you can't take this out. It's there. It's there. Because you now call military and police now call battle. There are people who work in the office. And don't forget, it's only not police and military. We have the fire service, we have the immigration.
Yeah. So doc, yes, I remember I said, yeah, immigration slot. I buy the same per 2,000. But they cast them immigration qua a per 2,000. And that per 2,000, a bubes 5,000 at top forms. 5,000 over top forms. You read we say a 2,000 are NDC format. NDC for our my party, you know. Say eba say na say government ne try na we able to identify sankofo no sa NDC for no ye de say 2000 ni na ma omo a because oma bra wrong.
Well, since so far as they are Ghanaians, I will not say it's wrong. Okay. It will only be wrong if they are not qualified. And I do machine.
Okay.
If they've not gone through the process, then it is wrong. All but right. If they are selected based on party line, they went through the process, they qualify, and they give them priority. And it is there. Okay. There's no way, say, when another party comes to power, they will say, yes, they know that, look, names are submitted to the head office of the parties. Right. Of people they want to enter into it. So this one is an open secret, a work that they all do. And yet new MPP need, NDC need.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.